If you're over 40 and waxing feels harder, let me reassure you right away, it's not because your skin is failing. It's because your skin has changed, and once you respect that change, irritation, bumps, and soreness drop dramatically. In a few minutes, I'll share the one habit most women think is helpful in the first 24 hours but actually makes things worse. Here's what I see over and over with mature skin: women do exactly what worked in their 20s and 30s, and suddenly they're dealing with redness that lasts for days, ingrowns that won't heal, or that uncomfortable tight, burning feeling. This isn't poor aftercare. It's outdated aftercare. The most common mistakes include overcleansing, applying soothing products too soon, and exposing freshly waxed skin to heat or friction. In essence, treating post-wax skin like normal skin. By the end of this video, I'll tell you which one of these mistakes causes the longest irritation cycle, and it surprises most women. Mature skin is thinner, drier, and slower to repair. That means the first 24 hours after waxing aren't about fixing, they're about protecting. I've watched this pattern repeat with women over 40 again and again. When the skin is left alone, supported, and not rushed, recovery is smoother, calmer, and visibly healthier. This isn't about adding more products. It's about doing less, correctly. In the first 24 hours after waxing, your skin behaves like a healing surface, not a cosmetic one. If you remember just one thing, remember this: the skin doesn't need stimulation. It needs space. So, what should you avoid? First, absolutely no hot baths, saunas, steam rooms, or intense workouts. Heat opens your pores and invites bacteria, leading to those little red bumps we all hate. Your pores are open wounds right now, so treat them that way. Keep things cool and calm. A lukewarm, quick shower is fine, but avoid letting hot water hit the waxed area directly. Second, resist the urge to touch, rub, or scratch the area. Your fingers carry oils and bacteria. Even friction from tight clothing can cause serious irritation. Think about it: your skin's protective barrier has just been removed. Anything you introduce can cause a reaction. Opt for loose, breathable, natural fabrics like cotton for the first day. Let your skin breathe. Now, let's talk about products. This is where that one habit I mentioned earlier comes in. Many women reach for their favorite thick, scented lotion or a soothing aloe vera gel loaded with alcohol and fragrances. This is the absolute worst thing you can do. Heavy creams and scented products clog those open follicles and can cause major inflammation. The key is to apply nothing, or if you must, use a very light, fragrance-free, and non-comedogenic product specifically designed for post-wax care. But honestly, less is more. Letting your skin just be for 24 hours is the best medicine. And that brings us to the mistake that causes the longest irritation cycle: overcleansing. Many people think they need to scrub the area clean to prevent bumps. They'll use harsh soaps or exfoliants. This is a disaster for freshly waxed mature skin. You're stripping away any remaining natural oils and creating micro tears on an already compromised surface. This doesn't just cause immediate redness, it kicks off a long cycle of dryness, inflammation, and sensitivity that can last for weeks. For the first 24 hours, a simple rinse with cool water is all you need. No soap, no scrubs, no loofahs. And once you protect the skin correctly in the first 24 hours, the next question becomes, okay, so when is it actually safe to exfoliate again? That's where most long-term waxing problems start, and that's exactly what the next video covers. Think of waxing after 40 as a two-part system. Step 1, don't interrupt healing, which is what we covered today. Step 2, restart exfoliation at the right moment, not too early, not too late. If you skip step 2, ingrowns don't disappear, they just show up later. If waxing after 40 has ever felt unpredictable or uncomfortable, this isn't about quitting, it's about adjusting the system. Your next step is knowing exactly when and how to exfoliate again without triggering irritation. I've linked that video right here, watch it next so your skin stays calm, smooth, and confident. Thanks for watching.